Do you know my name? I know you got my number. You play me like a game. You set my heart aflame. Baby, you got my number. You're driving me insane. Your touch is smooth like butter. I wanna be with you again. You're my perfect 10. I could never want another. Baby, you got my number. Baby, you got my number. Sunlight on my face, dream I had to chase. Baby, you're like no other. It's our world to discover. Baby, you got my number. 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 You know how to turn me on. Baby, you're like no other. Let's put on your favorite song. Just take my hand, we're gone. We're driving to the summers. Take me to your favorite place. Let me count all of your wonders. Please don't make me wait as my longing escalates. Baby, you got my number.
Hello, Indiegogo. I'm Ben.
I'm Steve.
We are the co-founders of Beachman. We are creating a light electric motorbike, e-bike kind of combination. This cool new way to get around. Very much inspired by the 60s and 70s and Steve McQueen and James Dean era. And we really want to, bring back that style, but with a brand new bike, something that has all of the conveniences of modern technology. We're actually filming right now in Steve's garage, where all the first bikes were built. In return for backing our Kickstarter, you'll see on the side a bunch of different options. We're doing things like merchandise, so t-shirts, lighters, gloves, just cool little things for those who want to support the brand but aren't quite ready to get a Beachman yet. And for those who are ready to go, they will be able to get brand new Beachman 64. That bike will have awesome features like a removable battery with 40 amp hours of range, the ability to ride in the day or the night with a super powerful headlight and totally road compliant, turn signals, brake lights, and a very, very loud horn. I'll let Steve talk a bit about the bike, but first we'll just tell you, who we are and how the story came to be. Summer of 2019, Steve and I happened to live about 100 meters away from each other and didn't know that we were neighbors. And a friend of mine who worked at the coffee shop at the end of the street that connects our two blocks together, he came over to me one day and he said, "Hey, your neighbor Steve builds cafe racers."
He knew I was building bikes, and just one day we were chatting, and he was just like, "Yeah, I have a friend who's always had this idea for doing an electric cafe racer." So it was just kind of funny. It was one of those meetings in which we just kind of went, "Holy shit."
I think 6 months later, he had finished the first version.
The first one, the Kawasaki. That bike gave us the opportunity to test different voltages and different powers and different components to see what was too much and what was too little and what felt good without, being too fast or too dangerous or too whatever, right? Like making everything kind of fit and knew when we went to, a production model what our goals were.
We really wanted to make a bike that a motorcycle novice would enjoy, a veteran would think is cool and still enjoy riding, and most importantly, someone who's never ridden a motorbike, that maybe has ridden a bicycle or maybe an e-bike before, could get on and just right on from the first time, enjoy it, rip around, and just have a great afternoon. And we definitely succeeded at that. The last 6 months, we've been doing test drives, met hundreds and hundreds of people who tried the bike out for the first time and just had a blast doing it. And everyone has got it on the first time, you know, no matter their experience. They get going, there might be a little wobble, and then you're flying and you're laughing and the wind is blowing in your hair and you're off. And that first experience is something that to us is priceless.
My experience mostly with building and modifying bikes is from 70s era bikes. I wanted to build a classic cafe racer and source new components to do it. The characteristics of the frame and everything let me use the seat that I wanted and the tank that I wanted, and you know, be able to go on with clip-on handlebars and then, you know, start to incorporate the digital display and everything.
And that dual hydraulic brakes means that we have a stopping distance on this bike of just over 5 feet, which is extremely important for safety. We totally understand the risk that comes with riding on 2 wheels. It's why we always wanted to make a bike that doesn't go highway speeds, that doesn't put people at risk in the same way that a full motorcycle does, and also allows us to work at a price range that's more accessible to people, especially those who are just trying to, you know, cruise around town or go to the beach. And that's something that we know that you can't really get right now from any other e-bike out there. You know, there really are either a commuter or some kind of cool off-road mountain bike, but there just wasn't anything out there that gave us this awesome cruising downtown cafe racer sensation that we were looking for. And so we just had to build one ourselves. The new Beachman 64 will be delivered the summer of 2022. As you know, right now there's been a pretty difficult global shipping situation, so we aren't totally aware if, you know, the bikes will be here in May or June or July, but we will have them to you as soon as we possibly can. We're going to be going into production this winter, and we will begin shipping bikes across Canada. The bikes will be delivered to you in a box with a partially disassembled setup. So we will include all the tools and necessary instructions in the form of a YouTube video for you to install your bike, mainly the pedals, the mirrors, and the front wheel. Once you've done that, which takes about 20 minutes, your bike will be ready to ride. The Beachman comes with a battery charger. It comes with one 40 amp hour removable battery, and it comes with a set of keys. And that's really all you need. We wanted to keep this as minimal as possible and allow you to get on the road with the least friction possible. Getting your bike serviced. If you're in Ontario, you can always come down to the first ever Beachman store. We're in the Junction in Toronto. And in the future, we will be opening more stores. Our second one will be opening in Vancouver pretty soon. And for all other repairs, you can contact us at any time. We will have lots and lots and lots of extra repair parts and can get in touch with any local e-bike store, send them the parts, and make sure that you're on the road as soon as possible.
If there's something that question you have about the bike or something that you may want to tweak or anything, you know, getting on a call or us doing a video explaining how to do things is, you know, as easy as that.
The Beachman 64 is a cafe racer styled e-bike that brings the style of the 60s and 70s back to the future. We've done everything we can to upgrade those old styles with brand new modern technology seamlessly so that it looks great, but under the hood, everything works perfectly. We think that you'll enjoy the ride more than anything else on the market, and we're really excited to get these bikes all across Canada next year. We are so close to realizing our dream of bringing the Beachman 64 right across North America and bringing joy to our riders every day. So please, back our Indiegogo project and help be a part of the story as we create the brand new vintage company.